Hi everyone, I'm back with another video. I will be showing you today how to make this super cute little skirted leotard. I got this pattern off of Etsy and I got the skirt add-on from a different website. I'll be sure to link both down below for you all. You could get a pattern that comes with both already, but this is just what I'm working with, so I'll be sure to show you everything. And if you're enjoying these videos, please make sure to subscribe, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so please ignore my cutting mat. I know it looks crazy, but here are the pattern pieces for our Leo today. We are going to be using the Amberly Leotard from Etsy. So here's the front piece, the back piece, the leg band, the sleeve, and I went ahead and printed out my skirt add-on. I will be giving you all a link for this as well. This is just a skirt you can add to pretty much anything. It's really great. So first things first, let me show you the pieces. I only cut one of the front and back. I know it says to cut two, but I'm not going to be lining this just to make it simpler on all of us. So here is our front and back piece. They are cut on the fold. Our two sleeves, two leg bands, and I'm actually going to give y'all a treat and show you how to cut out this skirt. Now I have this little tool for cutting out patterns. It's a rotary cutter, my bad. I have this rotary cutter for cutting out stuff because I just find it's a lot faster, and I don't use this for my fabric since cutting on paper really dulls the blade. It wouldn't really work, but I'm just cutting it to the size that I need, which is the 18-month size, 12 to 18. Okay, so that's what your little skirt piece should look like. Next, I have a piece of fabric that I'm going to cut my skirt from, and the first thing you want to do is fold it. This is the direction of the stretch. So we're going to fold it like this, and then I'm just going to put my skirt piece on one of the folds, see if it fits. It doesn't fit, so I'm just going to adjust it. This way, we're saving fabric as best as we can. Okay, now it's a little big. Just trial and error, guys. Trial and error. Okay, there, that's good. Next, you'll notice that there's two folds, so we're actually going to fold it again. I'm just going to sandwich it over as best as I can, like this, and make sure that everything is laying flat, and actually making sure that the skirt piece fits here, because that's what we're trying to cut out, right? So I can fold it a little more, or I can fold it over a little bit more. Hopefully I'm still within frame here. Okay. There we go. That's good. So now we have, that is how we create our two folds. Next, I'm going to grab my other rotary cutter. This is the one I use for fabrics. And what we're going to do is cut out the big curve first. This. And you can put away your other fabric. Now go ahead and cut this if you want a regular skirt, but if you want a high-low, this is really cool. I'm giving y'all a little tip here. All you need to do is just cut it or fold it a little bit like this. You see how it's like giving that high-low effect? All you need to do is fold it and then fold it again and make sure it's as even as possible. And then place your pattern piece on top like this, and then cut it out there. So that will give you a very pretty high-low effect. But today I'm just going to do a regular skirted Leo. But that is actually really cool. I'm glad I learned that tip. So I'm just going to put my pattern piece on here and cut this out, like I said. And I'll cut this part out, but basically you just use your rotary, bam, right there. So the other thing we need to do to make this skirted Leo is to cut our pieces to make room for the skirted Leo. Like, where are we going to attach this skirt, So I'm just going to place my top, or my front and back pieces together and line them up at the crotch like this. And then I am going to take my skirt and kind of see how long it's going to be and where I want to place it. Actually, I'm going to take a bummies pattern and grab the same size. Sorry, I should have been prepared for this. I'm going to just grab, this is just my regular bummies pattern. If you don't have this, this is about, let me see, it's about 7 inches. So if you just want to go 7 inches and then cut straight across. You could even sew everything and then cut it before you attach the skirt, but I'm just gonna cut it right now. So, okay, now you can finally get rid of all your pattern pieces and let's get to sewing. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so weird today. Let's get to sewing. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is put these right sides together like this, just like you would bummies, and you are going to sew it at the sides here. Bam, bam. I probably should have lined everything up a little bit better, but don't worry, it'll all work out in the end. So just bam, bam, right there. You could even sew, yeah, let's sew the crotch too. I'm gonna sew these 3 together. And then you're going to put these 2 right sides together. I know this is a lot of steps. Hopefully y'all are following. And then sew the sides, or no, not the sides, sorry. Sew the shoulders. We're going to sew our shoulders. So just to reiterate, sew your shoulders and then sew crotch and the sides right here. And I'll be back. So now we have the bottom done and our top at the shoulders done. Next we're going to attach our sleeves to this. Don't worry, we'll finish the neck too. I'm going to attach our sleeves. So what I like to do is take my sleeve like this and make sure that the fabric is wrong sides together, and then I take a little clip and I clip it to the seam like this, just like that. And then I take my other sleeve and clip it exactly the same, and we're only clipping one side like this. Okay, so now I'm going to go over and sew, and all you want to do for sleeves is just kind of match them up. It should fit perfectly in there. Just kind of match them up. If you have to stretch it a little bit, go ahead and do that too, but just match them up and go all the way to the end for both. Sorry for the lighting change, I was losing sun. Anyways, here are my sleeves, and next we're just going to put everything right sides together like this, and then we are going to sew up the sides and up to where the sleeves meet like this. Again, I did cut this off, or I cut this a little off, so I'm gonna have to stretch it, but normally you wouldn't have to do that. So just sew up like this. Okay, so now we have our top of the leotard like this, and we are going to leave it what is this, inside out, and we are going to grab the bottom of the leotard and face it the right side out like this. Bam. Okay, so we have that. Make sure to keep them separate. And next we are going to take our skirt piece, depending on how you cut it. We are going to open it up and face it also right side out, and we're going to pin it to the bottom of the leotard. So make sure that you're finding the center points, and we're just going to pin it to the bottom by having the front with the front and the back with the back. So I just like to start and pin like this, and then grab the back and put it inside like this. You could even add clips to both sides and then do this, but I'm just kind of doing it quickly. And then take both clips and kind of meet it to the other side. So we are adding it, and it's supposed to have the right side of the print showing out. So it should be facing you. You should be able to see the nice side of the fabric. So now it looks like this. That's the bottom of our leotard. And next we are going to flip it like this. So now it's upside down and our top is still like this. So the neck is up here and it's right side out. And next we're just going to stick our skirt in here, making sure making sure that the front is going to be touching the front. I forgot to make that point. So now our front is this way. This is the front of our leotard, and now we're going to put it inside. And then we're going to match our side clip or pin with our side seam. And then just pin all around. But I like to do the sides first. Do this side. Okay. And then we're going to, I just kind of guesstimate for the middle. You could be a lot more technical about it than this. And then we are going to sew all around. I like to use a 1/4 inch seam allowance for this. So just sew all the way around. Now the trick to this is going to be making sure that you are catching all 3 layers. I went ahead and placed my fabric inside, or under the presser foot. You just gotta find all 3 layers. I turned off my knife and I'm just gonna use the knife as a guide. Just like this, and I'm gonna go all the way around up until the starting point to show you how I stop it. Almost to the start, so I'm just going to clip off my little serger tail, making sure not to get the fabric. And then just keep going. And overlap about 1 inch, and then just serge off. Then with my tails, I just like to clip them pretty short. And then I take it and find the 2 longest threads and just pull and make a little knot with those. So it's going to look like this. Sorry for the angle. I had to move up to my table so that I'm not crouched over on the floor. But the skirt is inside, and I'll show you what it looks like towards the end. But now all we have to do is attach our leg bands and hem the sleeves and the neck opening. You could add a neck band to this. I do have a video on how to attach a neck band, and then all you would do is measure the neck opening and multiply by 0.8 to get a neckband. But this neckline is pretty high, so I'm going to leave it like this and just hem it by flipping it a 1/2 inch over and sewing all the way around. But for the leg bands, all you want to do is place them right sides together like this, both of them, and sew them right along the raw edges, and then we are going to attach them. So attaching these is going to be pretty similar to how we did the skirt. I mean, not entirely, but we are sewing a circle. So what I'm going to do is get my clips. They're never within reach for some reason. Okay, I'm going to take my clips, and you see that little seam? I just created a little loop with it. We're going to match that to our crotch seam. I've seen people match it to the other seam. It's all up to you. And then you will just kind of stretch it to meet the other side and put a clip there too. I just like doing 2 clips. And then do the same with the other leg band. Attach, and like I said, just sew in the round, and you can finish it off exactly like I finished off with this. So I went ahead and hemmed my neck, my sleeves, and I attached my leg bands, and now all that's left to do is flip it right side out, and we have our finished product. I hope that this this little video helped you all in learning how to make this little skirted Leo. It's not that hard. You just really have to focus when you're putting the bottom pieces together. So if you all have any further questions, do let me know, and I'll try to help as best as I can. If you have any requests, let me know with that as well. But that's it. Thank you so much.